Welcome to the Third Odyssey. The Emperor of Rome looks upon his realm and despairs. To the east lies the lands of the hostile Turks, successors of the Arabs that battered Anatolia in times long past. To the west lies the Serbs and Hungarians, eager to carve up the pieces of the dying empire and expand their own domain. The Varna Crusaders have been butchered. The legions of Rome once conquered the known world, but that was long ago. A lesser man might quail the truce, but Ionas and his brother Constantinos are not lesser men. While delving into the depths of the Imperial Library for anything that might deliver them from destruction, the brothers located a hidden cache of information left behind by the exalted former emperor Alexios Komnenos. The cache contained detailed schematics, drones retrofitted with the deep-sea capabilities of the ancient Roman vessels that plied the treacherous seas between the coasts of Hispania and the lands of the Celts in ages past. That was intended for a trading expedition to the Varangian Vinland that never materialized. With them, the two brothers were able to scheme up a plan to hastily retrofit the remnants of the Imperial Navy to the designs, reinforce with modern construction techniques, and flee west in a new Odyssey, just as Aeneas fled Troy 3,000 years ago. The other three brothers will have to stay behind. We get a bunch of modifiers, and we get 0 stats because of all that. Books and fire. The Emperor has been approached by his close confidant. So basically we just get some advisors. I'm not going to read all of these just because there is a lot of flavor text in this mod. So ahead. The Empire, or the Silk of the Empire, the Emperor Ionas' cousin, mathematician, yeah. Okay, so it just gives me an heir. Okay. The Fate, the Moraean Despot. So we can either sell it to the Venetians, and we'll gain a ship and supplies in the form of a light ship and development upon landing. We can sell it to the Genoese, we gain troops and arms, increasing our starting manpower and troop count, or stability and money. I think we're gonna go with the Venetians. Supplies and development sounds a lot better. Venetian captains. Okay, we just get another advisor. Okay, here we go, the final checklist. We've gone through all the plans and looked over every option available to us. Now it is time to finalize our decisions and choose how much of our limited space we should devote to the non-essentials. So we have plenty of supplies and room. So Greek fire, naval maintenance goes up, but all of our boats are better and we get better fort defense. Idea cost, trade efficiency, and then another advisor. So I think we're gonna go with Greek fire, and we're gonna go with the scrolls, and we'll set sail because we don't want to where it's sufficient. If we bring silk, where it's scarce. So that looks good to me. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about diplomacy. Rebels in exile, so we can either go with Skanderbeg from the Albanians or a Turkish prince. Skanderbeg will launch an offense into the Turkish. We're gonna go with Skanderbeg. take the Albanians before we take the Turks. We can use our Greek fire, or we can use money to get past Granada. So we're over here right now. Let's just pay for safe passage. We have money. Portuguese want to strike a deal. We can either... Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just brief through these. We can either lie and say we're going to Africa, or we can tell the truth. I think we're gonna lie. Okay, and now we head further out. Lucca joined a trade league, that's fine. Schism reopens, and our leaders become... Okay, we're Catholic. Okay, well, now we are Orthodox. Storm approaches. Supply ships or royal ships. Lose a settler ship and corresponding base tax and manpower. Okay, so we're gonna lose our ruler, it looks like. Yeah, the ruler dies. Okay, we didn't take a stab hit from that, though. Journey's end. Despite everything, the toil, the hardships, the storms, the battles with the Moors, the desperate flight from the city, we have done it. So, now that we're here, gain with adequate supplies we brought along on our voyage, with some rationings. We get an additional tax, production, and manpower, and the Migrant Nation modifier. Commanders are also working on getting a militia force, so we get 3 regiments and 2,000 manpower. With the additional supplies, we also get an additional 1 tax, production, and manpower. Considered, our flight has left. We're already a declining nation, a shadow of its former self. Skanderbeg becomes a general. And we have a flagship. First contact. We are the Romans. Okay. So now we are Romania. We have a lot of missions. The first one is we want to take care of Powhatan. Either it used to be a vassal or owned by us. Have an army equal or larger to 10k. Diplomatic power. Okay, so just stabilize, basically. We have to wait 5 years. 2 cities, okay. And we need to own everything in this capital area. Okay, that's not too bad. Decisions, we can reform the clergy. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff over there to do. We're currently making money, but something tells me that's not going to last. Okay, all in all, we're in a pretty good situation. Our neighbors... Romania gets a new world to explore till a second colonist is obtained. Let's see, we get eager settlers modifier. The benefits will be halved once 2 and 4 colonies are completed. Modifier will likely be removed, or will be removed, upon the completion of the 7th colony. And plus 500 global settler. And everything in the capital will become a core, become Greek and Eastern Orthodox. And we get minus 100% native uprising. Provinces of the New World start with a portion of the development classified as tribal development, attacking the local natives or failing to secure their loyalty will cause a loss of this development as the locals emigrate out of our lands and leave the provinces depopulated. Interesting. Okay, so I think that one's a 6. That one's a 6. It's a 7. I think we're gonna go this way. Trade. We're gonna go this way. We need to select our policy. We'll go with repression, just so we get extra guys. So I actually want to check the... Maybe I have to do it this... No. Mild winter. Tribal development. So this one has 3 from tribal development, 1 in each. So attacking them will remove it. Okay. Interesting. Salvaging the fleet. Infrastructure, we could get a castle. We could get a bunch of money and sailors. Or we could repurpose. I think we're going to just turn them into... development. We have 14 in the capital, which is not bad at all. 560 a year. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and start fabricating a claim on this guy. And I think for right now, we'll improve relations with these guys. Gain humiliate. We don't have estates, which is interesting. Clergy. Nation. Peace in our time. Okay, we get a new decision. Have at least 2 cities and 50 opinion, and then we can make an offer. If we get 100, so if we get 50 opinion, we can pay money. Or we can get 100 opinion and use diplomatic. Patriarch authority set to 50. Clergy is enabled. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and admin power, patriarch authority, oversight. That should keep them happy. Go ahead. If we can, I'd like to vassalize these guys, if at all possible. Humiliating them also could work, because then we could throw some points into deving. Although we can't dev, we don't have Renaissance. Right. Legalism. Which replaced... Didn't it used to be feudalism? Okay, well, legalism's spreading pretty fast, so that should not be an issue. Organizing the masses. 554, so let's go ahead and just make it a 555. Nice and easy. Getting these massive amounts of settlers is pretty nice. Teaming the land. Own at least 2 cities. Own at least 3 cities, or have a subject. Or does not have lack of supplies, micronation, or breakdown of society. Okay, we can go ahead and make a claim on those guys. So I think we're gonna ally these guys. Let's go. That. We need 10 favors with them. Militia matters. The aristocracy ventured west. We can either get 1 tax or 1 production. Considering that our production is 0, we're gonna go for the tax for the immediate bonus. Okay, we gain a quarter every month. This might take a while. But shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we're about to be done with this. We can go over and take this one. Which, there we go. Let's see in homelands. So that becomes a full core. Renames, gains some stuff. Okay. Northern Elysian Coast. Okay. I'm not too worried with the stuff outside of our capital, since they should anyway be able to be converted to Greek later down the line. So we should be able to just kind of relax for a little bit. We can deal with Powhatan. Gain 1 dev, gain a church. Tax would be nice. But a church would also be great. So let's have the clergy build it, because I don't want to do that. Yes, that's +2 tax. Or +0.2 tax. So we're only losing 0.32 now. Taming the land. Yeah, we should be doing taming the land. From just the having 3 cities. Maybe it would be better to just not worry about it for now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. First thing we're gonna do, fully take the Chesapeake Bay. So next, after we get this, we're gonna go for Chesapeake. Then we'll finish out our capital area. Then we can start kind of expanding from there. Currently 3 favors. Kind of going slow, but what can you do? What can you do? Agrarian society. And tradition, and then they're settled down, so they are not going anywhere. I was wondering why they weren't migrating. Apostate. Until Elysian religious wars start, or the conflict is peacefully resolved. Plus 20% stab. 10% religious unity. We do get an additional administrative power, so I think before we get that modifier, we're gonna go ahead and dab up. Impulse disaster, the religious wars. We get a decision to fix that. Visitors from the north, the Varangian colonies. I guess this must be Vinland. Restore Constantinople. Guess Constantinople was conquered. Varangian colonies, minus trade power, but we get either prestige or ship cost. I'm gonna go with neither side. And we can now see all the way up to Vinland. Religious wars are starting to tick. As Plethinus enabled, granted Church Inquisition. Or does not have? Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Don't know how I'm supposed to stop that peacefully. +2 in Chesapeake. Seagate Toll. Interesting. Monopoly founded. 20. We'll go with the Diplo power, to be honest. There we go. Got a whole new thing. Grain will now be produced, and we can now get grain and tobacco. We also have the Dainati. Yeah, we can't give them anything until that happens. Elysian homelands. Go ahead and convert it all up to our stuff. And we're gonna go for Chesapeake next. Which now we should have the debuff down to half. We get 20 ducats. We also get a bunch of money. Every time a colony on the continent of Elysium is completed, the Dainati gains land share equal to 20%. I'm gonna say no. You don't get... You're not gonna get a whole bunch of our land. We're gonna go ahead and give them that for the +1 mill power and the right to council. State needs the money. Which we could... Yeah, we can't afford any of those guys. We are earning money, though. Yeah, we can't even do that. We don't have the money. We're a year away from being able to start. Traders plan to travel north. Power abroad. No, we've decided against directly trading. Yeah, they can go ahead and we'll let our traders go. That's fine, I don't have any issues with that. That is of no issue. Diplomacy. Barbario country. It's either a subject or an ally. Own 14 cities, or a bunch of allies. So I could either expand into this area, or I can make some friends. Interesting. Where is the start of this trade? Oh, it's right here. Okay, we might as well collect, because we can't do anything else here. So that one flows into this one, but this one flows back. That's strange. Orthodox zealots take to the streets. Okay. Heretics, that sounds like a great idea. Gain 25 devastation. 6 religious. Their overall attitude remains unchanged for now. Or order. Anger them. Yeah, let's restore order. How far away from tech are we? Why is that so much? 808? So I thought tech was supposed to be 600. So 50% more. Oh, we haven't embraced legalism. Wait, no, we have. So it's just 800 in general. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go up to 5 speed while we're just waiting for colonies to go up. We do have our 10 favors, though. So I think what we're gonna do... Pay for the army. Throw Skanderbeg on there. Ooh, admin. Yeah, let's go for the admin. Gain base Renaissance. And all provinces have at least 10. Oh, so because we brought those scrolls, we get the Renaissance. Okay, glad I brought those. Reforming the military. We can either conscript the natives. Give me manpower and mercenary, but we get minus discipline morale. Or we can expand the militias. Let's... Expansion of the local militias will install. Pride. Let's expand the militias. I plan on having quality troops. We'll get these 2 new guys in here. Bring our ally in. And, let's go for it. Where are they retreating to? Okay. Head and reduce maintenance. Since we're just waiting on this siege. Summon the militia. We don't need to do that. Change armory doctrine. Okay. Oh, so we can change between doing the militia and the other one. But every time we do it, we're gonna get reformed army. Interesting. Okay. I like that. I like that. What else we see fit? Definitely don't want to take a stab hit right now. They're in religious wars. I'm hoping that we can get that handled peacefully. Okay, we're 2 away from this owning Cord, so we'll have to fully deal with it. But it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. 10k. I could just beef up to 10k and then delete some troops. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, minus a lot. Put tech up admin. Ranging quarter. No. Don't want to give up more taxes. The last thing we want to do. So we have Ohio next to us. Lots of good trade around us. Oh, this seems really big. Ally by... Applied toward diplomats. Army of the Great Sea. Basilius, a merchant, brings interesting news. Let's see, the barbarians... The northern man managed to unite the tribes. Basilius hummed. Local power. And notice the surrounding tribes. Great Sea. I'll send an ambassador. I want to know more. Tell me more. Yeah, so it seems like these guys are also expanding. Historical friend. Okay, I'm historical friends with both of them. Oh, our truce. Or our thing's done. Let's go ahead and make them vassal, take their money, make them give up claims. Okay, now... We are not going to do that. Well, let's deal with these guys. Excellent. They gave us all of their stuff. Go ahead and tech up. Minus 99. Okay, these guys are peaceful now. We're gonna go ahead. Do that. Force religion opinion must be positive. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, it seems.